two things you need to understand through this sutra. One, learning little bit of studying the body structure and mental setup. You don't even need to refer Samudriga Lakshana. No. You don't even need to refer those books. No need. Take 4 persons, major influence on your life. Pick up some 4 people who have major influence over your life. Maybe your spouse or kids that I heal. If he sees me with a trishul, when he comes near me and says, I have a chest problem, chest pain, Swami, I just pick up a trishul. What will happen? What he will think? Oh God, what is he doing? He's picking up trishul. But only I know, I'm going to heal him. Understand, my anger is trishul for healing, not for killing. But this funny mind goes on playing. And another worst thing is, at least if your mind can confirm, no, he is going to kill me, he is my enemy, then at least you will be free and carry on in your life. That also will not happen. Because the underlying energy in your inner space which designs your body is intelligent enough to catch the underlying current of the master's energy which designs his body. Understand? You will never be able to find studying my body, my mental setup. But the energy of your underlying consciousness which designs your body will catch by its own intuition as a smell. It will catch, no, he is not my enemy. He is not violent. That is why the love-hate relationship with master goes on till you get enlightened. This is the best word to define the guru-disciple relationship. That is why the Upanishad starts saying, Sahana vavatu sahanau bhunaktu. Let us not hurt each other, let us be friendly. Why should a rishi, an enlightened guru, should sit with the disciple and start, let us not hate each other, let us not hurt each other. See, if a disciple says, let you not hurt me, it is understood logically, because he is supposed to be in the lower rung. But the master starts, let us not hate each other, let us not hurt each other, let us be friendly to each other. Because he knows during the process how you are going to use me sometime as a deity, sometime as effigy. When you are evolving, see, the process of evolution has 2 angles. One, your negativity getting cleaned, another one, positivity getting increased. When your positivity is getting increased, the friendliness you feel within you about you and others, you will feel, I am a deity. Wow, he is God. When the negativity is getting cleaned, when the acid wash is happening in you, you will feel, oh, he is violent, he is a effigy, he should be burnt. Whether you feel me as a deity or effigy depends on the process you are going through. But In both, you are evolving. That is why I say, even while you feel me as effigy, don't run away or don't try to burn. Wait, have patience. If you run away, you will miss. If you try to burn, you will try to make thousands miss me. I will not let that happen, don't worry. So it's an important truth. Decide to study 4 people, their body structure and their mental setup. You will have many revelations in you. Have this as a base and expand your analysis to some 10 people. Understand? Create some basic laws. And one more thing, the basic laws which you create will not match with the basic laws your next person creates. That is why Patanjali says, you need to do samyama. There is another one science in Siddha tradition called Vasi Yoga. Means, the Siddha will be sitting in one place, observing the breath, which nostril, what speed, which direction it is going. And when somebody comes to him for any healing or any prediction, just by the way his breathing changes by his presence in his breathing space, he will predict whether he is going to be successful or losing, whether he is going to be healed or not. It's called Vasi Yoga. The moment you wanted to talk to me, I will know whether you are going to listen to me or not. I was being initiated into this Vasi Yoga by a great Siddha, Narayana Swami. His name was Narayana Swami. This time when I went and saw the place where he used to sit. In a small Ganesha temple he will sit. And a very powerful Siddha. He is the disciple of Paramahamsa Shivananda, who was in Kerala. Not the Shivananda Paramahamsa who was in Rishikesh. Not Rishikesh Shivananda Swami. In Kerala we had a Paramahamsa Shivananda Paramahamsa. See, next to the temple where he was sitting, there was an onion shop, village onion shop. You know how in the villages they will put the vegetable shop. On the road itself they will spread the gunny bag and heap all the vegetables and sell. There was an onion shop. And the onion skins were peeled and they were lying down in one corner. He just collected that and pressed with his hand and gave it to him and said, make a small pillow with this and sit on it. You will be healed. And really in 3 months he got healed. That guy got healed. Anyhow, he was teaching me and he had a unique small instrument, tool. He will give me. It's made out of a cotton. And when he sees the patients, I have to sit behind him and study the breathing, how it changes. So that is the way he will teach me. So one day I was studying, especially this patient. So the rule written in the book, there is a beautiful book called Periyanyana Kovai. It's a essence of the Vasi Yoga knowledge from the Siddha tradition. So the rule written in that book and the experience of him was not matching. See, that rule says, if the nadi changes to certain level, the person will be healed. But in him, the nadi was changing completely opposite, but he is telling that person will be healed. Then I asked him, how is it? He said, the understanding only can be picked up. The rule has to be studied by your individual body. That is what is called samyama. He says you need to sit and see 10 patients and develop your own formula. That is why I am saying you need to sit, study 4 people in your life who are closest to you, their body structure and mental structure. You will come up with your own formula. With that formula, study 10 more people who are close to you. Then you will develop the secondary formulas. By the time you develop secondary formulas, you will have the tremendous understanding about your own body and mental setup. Please understand, this samyama will do 2 jobs. 1, understanding about others who come to you, whom you see every day, their body and mental structure. Second, understanding about your own body and mental structure. If you know your own mental structure, you can avoid thousands of sufferings. You can avoid thousands of unnecessary sufferings. I tell you, just if you understand one truth. The other day, one of my brahmachari, to him I always used to tell, you project your father on me and suffer. But it was only an intellectual idea. He went and did some program. In that program, it has become experience. After that, I can see, just understanding of that one truth, he came out of that suffering. It is not there anymore. So whenever that suffering comes, he knows this mental setup is reason for it. This mental setup is culprit. Understanding about mental setup makes that setup as object, and you get the experience of seeing it objectively. It is no more a subject, part of you. You do not attribute the suffering created by that mental setup on you. You don't take it up. You do not attribute that suffering on your own inner space. You don't attribute it that on you. You know, this suffering is by mental setup, not by me. So I cannot take that up on me. I am not responsible. I should not attribute that suffering to me. No, I am different. The suffering mental setup is different. Studying doing samyama on the sutra will help you to develop amazing, purpose fulfilling relationships. Understand? Learn to further the relationships which fulfills your purpose, and learn to curtail the relationships which bring suffering. That knowledge, that understanding will happen to you if you do samyama on the sutra. How to do samyama on the sutra? I have given you the technique now. Sit. First pick up 4 people who are close to you in your life. Study. Don't show to them. You sit and study their body structure. Broad shoulder or no, narrow or medium. Like this, every dimension, every understanding, height, tall or short, medium. With your own understanding,